Suspecting that her daughter might be mute, the mother bought a parrot to teach her to speak. No matter how hard the little girl tried, she still couldn't produce normal sounds. The mother couldn't help herself and began to pronounce the words for her. But this angered the father. He reprimanded his wife, saying that she should wait for her daughter to speak on her own. Otherwise, how could she learn? The parents got into another heated argument, and the little girl covered her ears in fear. Meanwhile, the parrot kept patiently squawking. Somehow, the little girl finally made a sound. At the sound of her daughter's voice, the parents immediately stopped arguing. The mother was so excited that she rushed over and hugged her daughter.
Interesting. All it took was one word.
The parrot helped the girl overcome her fear, and they became inseparable. With the parrot by her side, she began to explore the world around her. Over time, Mary realized that there was something different about her feathered friend. Unlike other parrots who simply mimic language, Ying has a mind of her own.
Not if I do.
Although Ying is very intelligent, she's afraid of heights. Once, when the family cat tried to catch her, Ying could only escape on foot, not daring to fly. Fortunately, Mary saved her in time from becoming the cat's next meal. With Ying by her side, Mary's language skills improved significantly. However, her father remains stubborn. He thinks it is absurd to have a parrot accompany his daughter and insists that Ying leave. Mary hears everything from outside the room. In order not to be separated from Ying, she makes a bold decision. She will teach Ying how to fly. Mary climbs onto the windowsill to demonstrate herself. She tried to teach Ying how to jump and take off, but after just a few jumps on the planks, she lost her balance. She tumbled off the roof, but luckily her scream was loud enough to startle her father, who caught her in time before she hit the ground. Looking at Ying on the roof, her father reinforced his decision. Early the next morning, he drove away from home with Young. Mary chased after them, desperately crying and pleading, but her father never turned back. The desperate cries echoed in Ying's mind. Even in her dreams, she couldn't believe she had lost her way home. Ying spent 20 long years away from home. Her father had taken her to a pawn shop in the city, always kept in an iron cage. Ying grew resentful of the shopkeeper. Every day she curses him, mumbling as she draws imaginary circles in the air. It is not only the shopkeeper who suffers. Every customer who enters the store becomes a victim of Ying's vitriol. Only an old woman who has been widowed for many years takes an interest in her. Lonely and desperate for someone to talk to, the grandmother believes she can teach Ying manners. She pays to ransom Yung from a pawn shop and takes her home. On the way home, however, Ying kept chattering, complaining, and ranting for a whole half hour, giving the grandmother a headache. Finally, the grandmother couldn't stand it any longer. She opened the cage and decided to set Ying free.
Don't you fly? It's a lot faster.
Can't fly.